Hello, everyone. This is Craig Brailsford with RedChip Companies. Thank you for joining today's event with Phoenix Motor, which trades on the NASDAQ under the ticker PEV. With us today, we have Denton Peng, Chief Executive Officer of Phoenix Motor, Michael Young, Chief Financial Officer, Louis Liu, Chief Operating Officer, and Jose Paul, Chief Commercial Officer. We will begin with a brief presentation in a moment, and then we will answer your questions. Users may submit a question at any time by using the Q&A tool at the bottom of the Zoom window. Before we begin, please allow me to read the Safe Harbor Statement. This call may contain forward-looking statements within the meaning of the Private Securities Litigation Reform Act of 1995. All statements pertaining to future financial and/or operating results, along with other statements about the future expectations, beliefs, goals, plans, or prospects expressed by management, constitute forward-looking statements. Any statements that are not historical fact should also be considered forward-looking statements. Of course, forward-looking statements involve risks and uncertainties. I now turn this webinar over to the Phoenix team. Gentlemen, please go ahead.
Thank you, Craig. And thank you to everyone for joining us on the call today. I'm excited to share our story with you. At Phoenix Motor, our mission has always been clear, leading the way in a zero-emission, all-electric transportation solution. Over the last 20 years, we have been pioneered in the industry, becoming one of the largest manufacturers of medium-duty and heavy-duty commercial electric vehicles in the United States. Our vehicles have been accumulating more than 55 million all-electric miles, saving over $30 million in fuel cell cost. The efforts have directly resulted in a reduction of over 60 million pounds of carbon emissions. Today, we offer a broad lineup of medium and heavy-duty electric vehicles, from transit bus, shuttle bus, and school bus to utility truck and more. We are not just building electric vehicles. We are shaping a cleaner, quieter, and smarter future for transportation. With that, let's dive deeper into how we are continuing to drive innovation and growth. Next page. Phoenix combined with Phoenix Motor Cars and Proterra Transit two brands. Phoenix Motor Cars, starting from 2003, spent a few $100 million to develop a platform for medium duty and have a leading position in the last 2 decades. In January this year, we acquired one of the largest zero-emission bus manufacturer, Proterra Transit, who have spent few $1 billion to build a platform for the electric transit bus, which significantly enhance our capabilities, positioning us as a leader in the electric transit bus market, with over 1,000 buses delivered and a 40% market share in North America. At the Phoenix Motor, we are not just leading the charge in zero-emission vehicles today. We are committed to molding the future of transportation. We have built an unmatched foundation of expertise over the past 2 decades, and we have leveraged that experience to push the boundary of electric vehicle innovation, ensuring that Phoenix will always be at the forefront of those seeking greener technology solution. Recently, we are in the process to build an artificial intelligence R&D center at Silicon Valley to develop autonomous driving bus technologies. Our mission is clear: to be the driving force in electrifying commercial transportation for sustainable and smart future. Our team have over 100 years of combined experience in the electric vehicle and clean energy industries. Myself bring over 20 years of leadership in solar, EV, and charging infrastructure. Joining me are Michael Young, our CFO, with 20 years of financial leadership, bringing a wealth of experience in corporate finance, including his time at the UBS and the Pintan Marine. Dr. Louis Liu, our Chief Operating Officer, who have spent over 30 years in electric vehicles and in mobilities. previous driving business development and strategy at the Karma Automobile and KPMG. Jules Powell, our Chief Commercial Officer, with over 20 years of automobile experience, have held senior roles at FedEx and Front and Sir William. And Dr. Frank Lee, our Chief Technology Officer, who have spent 30 years leading vehicle development at major companies like General Motors, BYD, and Karma. This leadership team is dedicated to execute on our vision, driving innovation, and ensuring Phoenix Motor remains as a leader in the zero-emission intelligent vehicle space. With a strong leadership team in place, we are well positioned to capitalize on the significant opportunities ahead. To give you a closer look at our commercial strategy and market initiatives, I will now hand it over to our Chief Commercial Officer, Jules Powell.
Thank you, Denton, and good afternoon, everyone. We doubled our manufacturing footprint this year with the acquisition of one of the largest electric transit bus manufacturers in North America. Our two strategic locations provide us with a coast-to-coast presence and the ability to efficiently serve customers nationwide. On the West Coast, our Anaheim, California facility serves as the hub for our medium-duty vehicle production and headquarters. This facility has been instrumental in delivering our next-generation shuttle buses, trucks, and utility vehicles. Our East Coast facility in Greenville, South Carolina, has historically been dedicated to the production of heavy-duty transit buses. Going forward, this facility gives us the flexibility to scale both our medium and heavy-duty lines to meet the increasing demand for zero-emission vehicles across the country. As we look at the evolution of PhoenixEV, it is clear that we have consistently been at the forefront of innovation in the electric vehicle industry. We started delivering all-electric vehicles over a decade ago, and since then, each milestone has built on our commitment to lead in zero-emission transportation. In 2014, we delivered our first all-electric shuttle, the Zeus 300, to the Los Angeles Air Force Base. This was a pivotal moment that set the stage for our growth in the medium-duty vehicle segment. By 2018, we had won the prestigious EPA South Coast Air Quality Management District grant, enabling us to deploy 29 all-electric shuttle buses to key airports in Southern California, a major leap in expanding our fleet of zero-emission vehicles. Fast forward to 2022, we made a significant step by becoming a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ, providing us with a platform to accelerate our growth and scale our operations. And as we've just covered in 2024, our acquisition of Proterra's transit bus operations has not only expanded our manufacturing capabilities, but also solidified our leadership in zero-emission heavy-duty transit bus market. Throughout the last decade, we have built a strong foundation, and with each of these milestones, we have furthered our mission of delivering sustainable transportation solutions to customers nationwide. As you can see here, our transit buses are already being used by many of the most prominent transit operators across North America. This includes leading transit agencies in cities like Austin, Dallas, Los Angeles, and San Francisco, university campuses like UC Irvine, UC San Diego, University of Georgia, and more, and various airports, including Raleigh-Durham Airport and Ontario International Airport. Additionally, our buses are available on various state and federal contracts, simplifying the purchasing process for transit agencies and allowing them to easily acquire our zero-emission vehicles. One of the most telling indicators of our success is our strong and growing customer base. We are proudly serving over 200 customers across North America, with over 1,300 vehicles delivered to date, and our buses are in operations in 43 states and provinces, a testament to the trust we have built across the continent. We are particularly proud that 70% of our orders come from repeat customers, a clear signal of the reliability and the value that PhoenixEV brings to their operations. At PhoenixEV, we are proud to support domestic manufacturing through our Buy America compliance. Our transit buses are manufactured with majority of the key components sourced locally, and final assembly taking place in our Greenville, South Carolina facility. This ensures that our vehicles meet federal requirements, making them eligible for government funding programs, which is critical for many of our customers. We also offer Buy American compliant products for our medium-duty vehicle line, providing a seamless procurement process for transit agencies and other entities looking to maximize their federal and state funding opportunities. I'll now pass the call on to our Chief Operating Officer, Dr. Louis Liu, for additional remarks.
Thank you, Jules, and good afternoon, everybody. At PhoenixEV, we focus on one thing: electric vehicle, and we have been doing it for over 20 years. Unlike other traditional manufacturers, electric is all we do. This singular focus allows us to build unmatched expertise in both medium and heavy-duty vehicles, from commercial trucks to transit buses. Our vision is simple: clean, quiet transportation for all. And with decades of experience in electrification, we're confident in our ability to continue delivering best-in-class zero-emission solutions that meet the evolving needs of our customers. As you can see here, PhoenixEV offers a wide range of electric commercial vehicles, from heavy-duty transit buses to shuttles, utility trucks, school buses, and more. These diverse portfolios allow us to meet the needs of broader spectrum of customers, all while supporting their transition to zero-emission transportations. The transit bus segment is rapidly transitioning to zero-emission powertrain to meet the Federal Transit Administration's goal of reducing greenhouse gas emission by 50% by 2030. Various states, including California, have mandate to switch to zero-emission transit and airport shuttle operations. And importantly, transit agencies are supported with consistent federal funding through FTA, with over $1 billion allocated annually towards low and zero emission transportations. Next, let's take a look at our flagship ZX5 heavy-duty transit bus. The ZX5 is built on a fully integrated heavy-duty technology platform designed to deliver superior performance and safety and durability. At its core, the bus features an advanced composite body made from lightweight, durable carbon fiber reinforced materials, ensuring strength without compromising efficiency. The high-efficiency drivetrain is a game changer, delivering 5 times the efficiency of diesel with industry-leading horsepower and accelerations. Charging is made simple with universal level 3 charging capabilities, allowing for faster, more flexible operations. And powering all is the heavy-duty battery pack that is built with commercial-grade, high-density technology, ensuring reliable and long-lasting energy for our customers. The road-proven ZX5 is engineered with advanced carbon fiber reinforced composite material that make it both efficient and durable while ensuring the highest level of safety. These materials are strong yet lightweight, providing the bus with excellent impact resistance, critical for long-term durability and operational safety. Additionally, the composite is non-conductive and rust resistance, which not only enhances safety, but also significantly reduces maintenance needs, ensuring the ZX5 stay on the road longer with fewer complications. As a purpose-built vehicle, the ZX5 includes optimized battery placement that enhance both safety and performance. The battery are placed underneath and outside of the passenger compartment, separated by a sealed bulkhead below the bus floor. This strategic placement keeps the battery out of the common crash zone, significantly improve safety. Additionally, lower positioning of the battery helps create a lower center of gravity, providing greater vehicle stability and a smoother, more reliable ride for both passengers and operators. Next, let's turn our attention to medium-duty vehicle line, which plays a critical role in serving a wide range of industries. As you can see, PhoenixEV offers a diverse lineup of all-electric medium-duty vehicle built to meet the demands of everything from delivery services to vocational work tracks. At the core of our medium-duty vehicle line is our new fourth generation all-electric drivetrain. We call that Gen 4. This advanced drivetrain represents the latest in electric vehicle technology, delivering greater efficiency, performance, and reliability across all medium-duty lineups. Our Gen 4 all-electric vehicle for the Ford E450 chassis is powered by lithium-ion HV batteries, offering up to 131 kilowatt-hour of capacity and delivering an impressive 165 miles of operating range, ideal for a wide range of commercial applications. It also featured DC power distribution with built-in power options for additional equipment, making our vehicle adaptable to different industry needs. Next slide. Our medium-duty vehicle lineup is a large all-electric suite available in the market today. As you can see, a wide range of customers from various industries are already utilizing our vehicle, providing versatility and reliability of our medium-duty solutions. These partnerships are a testimony to the trust our customers place on us for their zero-emission transitions needs. We understand that transitioning to the electric fleet can be complex, so we provide comprehensive support to help our customers to get their vehicles on the road quickly and efficiently. We offer data collection services, including GPS tracking, route analysis, and tools to help identify optimal layovers. Our vehicle configurations are tailored to customers' needs, with options for vehicle model, energy and storage capacity, and drivetrain setups. We also provide charging configurations, helping customers choose the right charging options, system sizing, and charging types for their specific operations. And for those needing financial solution, we offer purchase and lease funding opportunity and get our customers through procurement methods to make the transition as smooth as possible. Finally, our wide range of services, including telematics, data analytics, fleet transitioning services, training, and more, ensuring that our customers are fully equipped to manage their new electric fleet. Our extensive support services include technical training dedicated to preparing customers' maintenance and operations workforce for the transitioning to electric vehicles. We offer a range of training options, from classroom instruction, hands-on training, to on-site training, and even virtual classroom sessions. And to further support our customers, we have regional field service representatives available to help maintain fleet and also ensure continued reliable operations. Now, I will hand it over to our CFO, Michael Young, who will take you through our recent financial performance. Michael.
Thank you, Dr. Lu. we achieved a record revenue of $9.4 million in first quarter this year, a significant increase from $1.8 million in the prior year period. Our gross profit for the quarter increased to $2.5 million, up from $0.02 million in the same period last year, resulting in gross margin of 26.6% compared to 9.7% previously. This improvement is largely due to the higher margin associated with the newly acquired transit business. The net income for the first quarter was $14.8 million, or $0.49 per share, primarily due to a significant bargain purchase gain of $32.9 million. Our total asset increased to $78.7 million, while our net asset rose to $23.7 million. Those results demonstrate the transformative impact of our strategic action and set a strong foundation for continued growth. Looking ahead, we are extremely optimistic about our continued financial performance. We are currently expected to report over $12 million in our Q2, more than 20% sequentially. First half, we achieved $22 million in sales. In addition to our growing transit business segment, our focus on new product line launch and other strategic initiatives are expected to further boost our revenue and market presence in the quarter ahead. Thank you for all your continued support and for joining our call today. We are now ready to take your question.
Thank you, team. Gentlemen, supply chain issues have been a concern for many manufacturers in 2024. How has Phoenix navigated these challenges, particularly in sourcing critical components such as batteries?
Yeah, I'm gonna take these questions. Thank you, James. I've seen your questions there. You're absolutely right. Supply chain is the core to continue to operate this business, and especially we're dealing with over 340 suppliers. And first of all, after the acquisition, we prioritize the suppliers. We actually continue to start top 10 to top 20, top 50, and renegotiated the contract, the pricing, supply agreement, and also focus on some of the key components or key systems like the battery you mentioned. And also, the drivetrain, the motors, inverters, and gearbox, or 3-in-1, whatever. So we definitely, we're a little lucky, the key battery supplier, who has worked with us for long. So they know us, we know them. So the continuity is apparently pretty smooth. And it doesn't mean, we're not going to improve whatever the supply on the battery or other key components or systems. We will continue to do that to drive the availability, the lead time, and also the costs. Hope I answered your question.
Thank you very much for that question. Next question. Why were your financials so late?
Okay, I will take that question with regard to our financial being late. One of the reasons our financial was late for the first quarter, we were ready to file back in middle of May, but due to certain issues that we had to delay our filing, and when we were continuing to work with the auditor on the question that they have. So as soon as we're able to answer all the questions that our auditor had, and we filed. So our reason for late filing, because there was some questioning that the auditor has, and as soon as we got it answered, we filed, and that's why you see about 2 weeks ago, our Q1 was filed. Thank you.
Yeah, also you need to know in Q1 we have a big acquisition of Proterra Transit. Proterra Transit is a big organization, so it's much more business. It's take time to get the auditor to finance to get all the numbers ready. This is also another big reason.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. You've mentioned having more than 250 units, about $200 million in contracted orders and LOIs. What's your current production capacity, and do you foresee any challenges in fulfilling those orders?
Thank you for your questions. And as far as the fulfill the back order, meaning the firm and also LOI orders for whatever the volume in there, keep changing. We recently win some new contracts, so the capacity, if you're asking for the capacity, there's no problem. We can meet that volume even more. Okay, so that doesn't mean we don't have any challenges. We do, but I would say we will move forward to meet whatever the demand, and the capacity won't be an issue. That's an easy answer, but definitely there's more if you want to discuss it more, so in more details. Thank you.
Are there any grants or government subsidies for some of the cities and states you're in?
Yes, I will answer that question. There are many states that has grant. As an example, California has something called HVIP, which depending on the locality of the town, as an example, City of Irvine, for each bus that we produce on the large size buses, we get about $120,000 grant from the city, which help the transit agency purchase bus for us. So California is the biggest state so far with the grant. The other states are following, and then we're hoping to see a lot more from other states that continue to follow the grant and get them to meet the federal's compliance of getting to zero emission as quickly as possible. Thank you.
Are your sales out of the inventory acquired from Proterra? What is the current backlog?
The current backlog that we have between contract and LOI, between everything else, is somewhere between about 180 to $200 million. And just to add to that, a majority of that backlog and LOI is mostly with the transit agency. As an example, we're in process of building a lot of contract come out of the Chicago area, Illinois area. We have comes out of Northern California. So our business is all over the country. So,
thank you very much. In what ways are federal and state mandates influencing the demand for fleet electrification and consequently for Phoenix's products?
Yeah, I can take that. So federal mandates and local state mandates are definitely a key influencer in the demand specifically for transit agencies. There is a larger goal to go all electric by 2030, 2040 timeframe. A lot of the transit agencies right now are using federal funding to switch to zero emission. So that's been a big boost for us, and we expect that this will continue to do so. There are also other segments. For example, in California, there are state mandates which require specific customer segments, airport shuttles, which need to go all electric by 2027, transit agencies, which are expected to go all electric, I think, by 2035. And then there is the advanced clean fleet rule, which is expected to become mandated. So all of these different segments are mandated by state and, in some cases, larger federal goals. And that's been a huge driver for us in terms of moving our demand forward.
Thank you very much. You've mentioned having customers across 43 states and provinces. Are there any particular regions where you're seeing accelerated growth, i.e., beyond California?
Yeah, I could take that too. Yes, there are certain pockets on the transit agencies. It's interesting because there are federal funding which is available to transit agencies across the nation. So you're seeing a very distributed growth. That said, there are markets like New Jersey and New York where there are additional funding which is available beyond the federal funding, which has been a huge impact for trucks and shuttle bus markets. So that's an area where we're seeing increased demand too.
How is Phoenix dealing with turnover since the acquisition? Has it delayed production at all? When Phoenix took over, they anticipated over 100 buses made this year, correct?
Yes, I would take that. Like any other business, when you acquire, once an acquisition takes place, there will always be attrition to the business. That's just how the business world works. The other thing is that as we start learning how the old company did business, there's an old saying, the more you peel, the more you learn. So as we learned that at the beginning, we see certain things we need to do, and we figured, like any other business, we budget accordingly to our schedule. But as we learn more and more about the business, we learn more and more. And as we learn, we started allocating the resources to what needed to be first and figured out what production we need. That's where we are today. Thank you.
And thank you to our questioner. How do you see the upcoming election playing out with Phoenix Motor Car?
I will take that. We are focusing on our business, regardless of the election outcome, because the FTA already allocated the money for the next few years. So regardless, we have a business model. Basically, we have demand that's a lot more than the current three producer could ever produce. So we are just focusing on producing what's available, what we need to produce today. So the political landscape doesn't really affect how our business is moving forward. Thank you.
I think also additionally, the Made in America is all now is getting supported from they give in the government, both for the Made in US, especially now we create a lot of job for Made in US, especially the bus Made in US.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. This question is not entirely clear to me. Maybe it will be to you, Phoenix. He writes, it seems that California has been a great place to start for you. Can you say what some of the contracts will be worth going forward?
Okay. California has always been a great place for us, and we love doing business with California, but doing business with California also involves a large capital infrastructure to be able to deal with Californians. We're continuing to work with California, and we are focusing in California. Just off topic a little bit, recently we've been contacted by LA Transit to bid on a 1,000 bus project for the upcoming 2028 Olympic. 1,000 buses, $1.3 billion. So that's a big contract and a very complicated contract. So like everything else, we're just doing the best we can to evaluate and how to move that forward, or whether to move that forward or not, because like everything else, we have to look at the business based on margin, based on availability of parts, and based on whether we can deliver or not. So yes, California has been great, and we are continuing to focus on California. And we are still getting order from California. Not that long ago, we delivered 5 buses to UC Irvine, and then hopefully before the next few months, we have 4 more buses going out to UC San Diego. So California has been great for us, and we're still focusing on it. Thank you.
Yeah, and also California is a lot of talent for our industry, and also still the largest market for our industry.
Gentlemen, I'm not seeing any more questions in the queue. Perhaps you would like to wind things up with the essential value proposition. Gentlemen, why should an investor take an interest in Phoenix Motor right now?
Yes, I think we truly believe the company is, we have a very well opposition for the EV sector. The EV sector, is definitely will be in you see a lot of multi-billion-dollar company, and even $100 billion company in these sectors. So we are focused on the commercial EV, and we are leader in the EV commercial EV sector already. So we are trying to building more, capture more market share, and try to develop the next generation products. Especially we see the electrify the commercial EV have a big opportunity and more close to 2030. Like California, they're not allowed to selling the gasoline vehicles in California. So the more and more the commercial vehicle products need to go to electrified, and most importantly, the EV, not the EV itself, is become smart things. Like if you see the autonomous driving vehicles, it's become probably like a robot transfer person or transfer cargoes. Is really not an EV anymore. It's become a robot in the future. So we see more and more like commercial EV company like us become more and more intelligent company working together, electrify, working with artificial intelligence. We see our first autonomous driving shuttle bus already testing to delivery already this year in Houston. So we see the more and more intelligent and things will be going to the bus. Bus is a perfect thing to go to point to point, to go to the autonomous driving. So we see that we have a lot of potential for this industry. And now I think it's a very good time for the company. You can invest as a leader on the EV sector, especially commercial EV sector. Tesla is a more company focused on the 2C sectors, and the PhoenixEV will focus on the company EV focus on 2B. So I think now we have already a very good foundation of the customer base. I think we'll continue expansion our technology innovation, expansion of market, expansion of market share, and as also expansion more cooperation with more customers. We believe it's a very good time to invest in PhoenixEV. Thank you.
I want to add on top of that to everybody, so everybody see where we are. Our business model are very different from your traditional EVs. I want to clarify that. We're not waiting for a customer to walk into our store to buy an EV. We are trying to fulfill the federal obligation of zero emission by 2035 to 2040. Currently, for this year, the Federal Transit Authority like to see 3,800 electric buses purchased by all the transit agency. Between the 3-player left, we can't even put together 800. As the pent-up demand going for the next 10 years, we're just trying to fulfill the order that we get. And we are getting invitation to bid on all different kind of things. So as a business model, we have pent-up demand, federally funded, federally mandated. So if I don't have a customer walk in the next 24 hours, doesn't make any difference to me. We have backlog, we have current contracts, and now the agency, all transit agency are asking us to bid on different projects. So for us, it's how fast we could build the product to be able to deliver the company. Our business model are very different from any of your traditional EV. So for us, it's all about execution, bring the bus online, produce it, deliver to the customer. That's currently what we're trying to get done. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much, Phoenix team. For more information about Phoenix Motor, reach us at 1-800-RED-CHIP. That's 1-800-733-2447. Or email us at PEV@redchip.com. Please visit RedChip's investor information page for Phoenix Motor, PhoenixMotorinfo.com. There you can view and download the investor presentation and fact sheet and sign up for news alerts on Phoenix Motor. Please be sure to watch Small Stocks, Big Money, RedChip's program featuring exciting small cap companies every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern on Bloomberg USA. Join RedChip's forthcoming webinars, Gorilla Technology Group on Thursday, October 24th, Lobo EV on Monday, October 28th, and CanFight Biopharma on Tuesday, October 29th. All webinars start at 4:15 p.m. U.S. Eastern. Register for those events and for all RedChip webinars at redchip.com/events, where you can also view an archived version of today's webinar. Thanks again to our participants today, and thank you very much, Phoenix team.